Jurassic World franchise's 7th movie, Jurassic World Rebirth, is a fittingly mid-movie, and surprisingly, there are very few dinosaurs. Honestly, it feels a little empty. But anyway, there's nothing really spoilery in the film. Once again, the same old repetitive story. A pharmaceutical company hires a team illegally to create a drug. They have to collect blood samples from the biggest dinosaurs of Earth, water, and wind, so they can make not just billions, but trillions. And helping them are Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, and Jonathan Bailey, for their own selfish reasons. Somewhere in between, an innocent family gets caught in the chaos, and now they have to survive this terrifying island. Now, you all know why we watch Jurassic World movies, mainly for the dinosaurs, and for the past 4 movies, the story has been the same. We can't show you more dinosaurs, so let's genetically mutate them, make them scarier, and this time let's make them uglier, and every single time, their experiment fails. This storyline has become so repetitive that I was watching the same story when I was a kid, and now as a grown-up with a full-time job, I'm still watching the same thing, and that's the biggest flaw of the movie. It really feels like the writers have no clue how to find a new storyline beyond this. Honestly, just ask the fans, they'll give you 10 better ideas right away. Anyway, as far as the story goes, Rebirth feels like we are seeing fewer dinosaurs, but even with the few we get, it's still fun to watch them. People die in bulk in this movie, and even though you know some characters aren't going to die, the tension that the makers build is actually impressive. Those horror and terror moments in the movie create a crazy amount of suspense. You know the hero won't die, but the terrifying writing still keeps you on the edge of your seat. On screen, there are moments where you feel like your heart is in your mouth and you're just waiting to see what happens next. I really want to appreciate Gareth Edwards for this. He tried his best despite studio interference. He clearly understands how to manage scale and suspense. But one thing that feels blatantly copy-paste is that before making the movie, they probably googled top 10 moments from Jurassic Park movies and just twisted those scenes into their version. I won't spoil anything, but you'll definitely get the idea which classic moments they've borrowed, mainly from the original Jurassic Park. And honestly, in 2025, it's not good enough to just recycle the same old story. They took scenes from the classic, added their own spin, and made a movie out of it. Funny thing is, as humans, we just love watching dinosaurs so much that whenever they appear on screen, you forget everything else and just enjoy the spectacle. And when that soft Jurassic Park music starts playing, you almost get lost in the movie magic. It feels like a pleasure to watch it on a big screen. Yes, the movie does feel a bit empty. Spielberg's movie magic, that's something only Spielberg himself could bring, but a lot of the Jurassic World formula has been reused, which at least keeps the movie from being boring. I'd call this a very fittingly mid-movie. The characters are well thought out, the acting is excellent, and I really liked Jonathan Bailey in the film. Still, I think the studio needs to pay much more attention. Sometimes it feels like they don't even know what to do with this franchise anymore. It makes money, but they can't seem to build a good story around it. Gareth, though, tried his best, and you know how it is when a really acclaimed director is handed a big franchise or universe. There are so many restrictions, the director can't fully express their vision. You could feel that in Gareth Edwards' filmmaking this time, otherwise his previous movies have been amazing. I also saw in the behind the scenes footage that this movie was shot on film, not digitally, and visually you can feel that vibrant aesthetic. It gives the movie a bit of an old school charm while still fitting in today's time. I really liked that touch. But overall, the studio needs to try harder to handle the Jurassic World franchise better, with better stories. And yes, I get it, they can't directly adapt the books because they're too graphic, but still they need to give us better narratives. Now, talking about the biggest highlight this time, the new dinosaur. From the start, the intent was clear. They wanted to create a really messed up, ugly dinosaur through mutation, and they didn't reveal its full look in the teaser trailers. But when you finally see it in the movie, yes, it's ugly. Man, it's really hideous. I don't know what monster they've cooked up, but honestly it didn't feel like that much of a spectacle. The moments before its reveal are the real highlights of the movie, but yeah, it was still good. The movie keeps the atmosphere tight and engaging. Now tell me your opinions. How did you like this movie? And if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it, man. How can you miss Jurassic World movies? We've been watching them since our childhood. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and until then, keep watching movies.